Right, okay, so we've got then our card with our pop out. You can see the cake, okay. There's the one with the sizes on. What we need to do now is, once we've cut it out, we've got this bit, we need to start decorating it, okay. So we're obviously again going to use our research, and we're going to look at the ideas that we've got, and we need to make this obviously look like a cake, and then we can decorate the sides and put a message in there. Then what I'd like to do is inlay this, put this inside another piece of paper, okay. So what I've got myself is some coloured pieces of paper, okay, and I'm going to use certain bits of this coloured paper, and I've also got, I think I'm going to have my card, the outside of my card, I'm going to have that as red, okay, my favourite colour. I think you all know why I've chosen red. So I'm going to choose red. What I've done is use my little score buddy, and I'm going to have it A5, okay. So I've set it to A5 and I've done my fold, okay, gone down, I'll fold it over and I'll score it along the line, and there I've got my card at A5. You can just very carefully fold and make sure that those edges line up, and then obviously just fold down there, okay. So I've got the outside of my card sorted. What I'm going to do now is I want to decorate this part here, okay. So I'm going to get this to look like, as best I can, a cake, and this is where my coloured paper comes in. So what I've done is I've cut some of it down into strips, okay. I'll try and get it a bit closer, there you go, into coloured strips. So I've got a green one here and I've got a yellow one here, and I'm just going to put a pink one at the top. I've cut these previously, so I'm going to get a bit of glue. So you should have some glue to hand. I'm going to just put a bit of glue on it on the top, and then I'm going to stick it at the top of my birthday cake, okay. I cut them to size before, so it's quite easy. I just cut this cards down and then trim them down on the piece of paper. So it should start to look like a birthday cake, okay, with the different tiers. So that would be the ribbon going round the cake, okay. So what I'm going to do now then is come up with a few basic designs for the inside of my card, alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move my little score buddy, and I'm going to flatten down my card, and I'm going to put some designs around here, okay. As you can see around my area now, I've got my glue stick, I've got my colouring pencils, I've got some felt tips and things like that, okay. So just stuff that you should have at home. First of all, I'm going to address my card, okay, and I'm going to send this, I'll send it to Mum and Dad. I'll think of some anniversary or something like that. So I'm just going to put to Mum and Dad at the top, okay, and then obviously sign it off at the bottom with my name and stuff, but I'll leave you to do all of that, okay. What I'm going to do, I thought about putting some different ideas in there. Look at your research, so then just start to tidy up. I'll put some little stars. I'm going to use some crayons. I'll put some stars around it. I can use my pen, my felt tip, okay. I can start to maybe draw some balloons as well. So I'm just going to draw that. I can colour it in. Colour some balloons. Just going to do it roughly. A little tail coming off. We'll have one in blue, horrible colour blue. There we go. Up way round. Just roughly. Again, a little black tail coming off. Put some on there. Can maybe put a few of those around my card. Obviously I'm going to put from, don't forget space for your name, okay? And then maybe some smiley faces or whatever you want around your card. You also need some candles on your card, yeah? So what I was going to do is just get a few, use my felt tips, and I'll put obviously on some sort of anniversary cake or birthday cake or whatever. I'm just going to pop some little sticks on there. Just put 2 on. 2, and then I'm just going to use like a brownish colour to represent some sort of flame. Okay, so very basic mine, but we'll start off, and you can go away and start doing your card with some basic ideas. Okay, what I'm going to do in a minute is we'll come back and then we'll start to look at how this card, we're going to put it in here. We'll glue it in, and I'd like some, instead of using this, I'm going to cut out a white background and put another design, or you can go away and put a design on there. Okay, so it's really coming together now. It's really coming together, and obviously we've got to be very careful how we stick that down and make sure that it goes nice and flat when we do it. Okay, so you go away, have a go at doing that, and then we'll come back and we'll assemble it. Okay, off you go.